What's good? It's Wini, Boansi, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be back on this YouTube platform. Oh my gosh, as you guys can see, yeah, a lot has changed. Apart from the fact that I'm on camera looking ashy as hell, you guys can see that my background has changed, like my filming space, aka my room. Yeah, I've put a lot of work into. I'm sorry guys, wait, my lips are ashy as hell. I know my skin's ashy, but my lips being ashy as well, wait. I'm so sorry. But as you guys can see, my filming space has changed, and I'm just so, like, I can't put into words how excited I am to be filming this video. As I said about 2 videos ago, basically, I was unhappy with how my channel was. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, you may not know this, but basically I have locks. So under this head scarf, there is a bunch of locks, and I basically had limited myself to making solely lock videos. But the thing is, there's so much more to me than locks. The Winnie that I was when I first started this channel to the 30-year-old Winnie that I am now is 2 completely different people. I've grown so much as an individual. I like new things. I'm into new things that maybe the old Winnie may have not been into, and I want my channel going forward to be reflective of that. So from now onwards, my channel will not only be a locks channel, because I will still be doing lock videos from time to time, but I'm also going to be incorporating beauty, lifestyle, and basically vlogs. Let me just have a drink of my smoothie. It's winter time in the UK, and anytime that the weather becomes cold, my energy just disconnects. So I've been back on my herbs now. I've been on my sea moss, my black seed oil, my merendina and stuff. Back on my smoothies. This smoothie contains strawberries, blueberries, black grapes, chia seeds, flax seeds, sea moss, and oat milk, and it tastes absolutely amazing. Today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my everyday makeup look. I'm not gonna say simple, because my simple may not be your simple, and I don't want it to be a back and forth in my comment section. So this is my everyday look. I work a 9 to 5, and sometimes I do 8 AM starts in the morning. So literally my everyday look normally takes me 20 minutes. Also, I want to put it out there before I go any further. If this is the first time that you're watching a video of mine, please respect me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also make sure that you hit the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. Wait, so first things first, when I'm doing my makeup, moisturizing, I'm looking ashy as hell right now, and it's currently winter. So the thing about being black, when your skin is dry, we all know, everybody can see it. Yeah, you don't now want to be having dry skin under your makeup. Moisturize. So in terms of moisturizing, what I'm gonna use is Roche-Posay. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but this is how it looks like. I've basically been using this product, I can say I've been using it for about 2 months now, you know. So basically it's an SPF of 30 at that. I've only recently got into using SPFs. It's quite runny, but one thing that I like about it is it doesn't give you that ashy vibe that a lot of SPFs like to give black people. You'll be using sunscreens and stuff, and you'll just be using it, and you'll just be looking like you should have been one of the zombies of Michael Jackson's Thriller. But hey, damn, you guys are all up in my grill. But yeah, now that we're zoomed in, yeah, reason why I use SPFs is because I don't know if you can see, but here I've got quite a few scars from previous spots and stuff, and using this SPF, me personally, I have noticed a massive difference. Like, it's helped a lot in terms of like helping the scars to disappear. After I've done that, I like to do my eyebrows first. Right, so to do my eyebrows, I use the Rimmel Pro Brow Micro. It looks like this. It's black, it's got a spoolie on the end, and then it's obviously got the pencil. And I'm using the, is it called, I was gonna say soft dark brown, but no, it's just called dark brown color. Sometimes I do use black. There's not that much of a difference, but I do find that using dark brown kind of makes my eyebrows look less harsh. You will find, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be looking down quite a lot because I've got my mirror here. For me, how I see makeup is makeup enhances what is already there. So I don't do makeup to look like somebody else, but I do it to enhance what I already have and just look extra sexy, period. After I've done my eyebrows, I then like to use a little bit of concealer just to tidy up. And to be honest, my eyebrows don't need that much tidy up, but I I can't get my words out. But I do like the kind of, basically the highlight that using a concealer, the concealer that I'm using, I didn't even tell you guys what concealer it was. I need to get used to this. But yeah, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me in shade 45, which I believe is called Tan. Yeah, and I'm using a Primark brush. Guys, I'm also giving you a heads up here. My brushes are clean. I wash my brushes all the time. I literally used this yesterday, so it looks a little bit higgy-hagga. But I'm not gonna be like one of these YouTubers that pull out their brushes and their brushes look like they've never used it. All the brushes that I'm gonna show you, I use them on a regular basis. So if I fling them out and they look like they got product on it, then you know that, yeah, I'm really talking real shit because I actually use it. So yeah, I literally then like to brush it out. I don't do the whole highlighting thing above my eyebrows. People that do that, that's up to them, but me personally, I don't do that. I just feel like I've got one of those faces where a natural, I don't want to say natural beat because some looks that I'm looking to do are gonna be out here, but I like that minimalist look. So now it's time to prime. Primer, I use Becca. So I use the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. Yeah, and when I talk about these products, I'm not even saying, oh, you should go out and you buy them or anything like that. I'm literally just sharing with you guys what I use, what works for me, things that I want to be trying out. With a Becca primer, you don't just rub it into your skin, you actually warm it up with your fingers and then you just pat it in. I use a color corrector because don't know if you lot can see or if my lighting is maybe making my face look like it's even when it isn't, but here, beard area, or where my beard should be, is quite dark. I've also got like scarring from previous spots from months ago with a color corrector, which is, where have I put it? Right here. I used a Revolution Conceal and Correct in the shade Orange, £4 at Superdrug. Literally I just do it to literally correct my skin, and so that when I wear foundation it's not gonna look ashy around my mouth area, so that's why I use it. I also use it sometimes over my scars or my spots, as you can see. And then my sponge, again, this is not dirty, I've literally just used it yesterday after washing it, but let me get you one that I haven't used. Primark, gang. When I tell you, people sleep on Primark. Primark sponges comes like this. Comes with 2 in the pack is the one I get. So it's got this one and that one. They come together, £1.50, and they're the best sponges that I've used so far since being on this makeup journey. Setting spray, I use Revolution Sport Fix, £5 at Superdrug. Best setting spray that I've used today, and I've used quite a few. I've used expensive ones that I've even paid £30 for setting sprays, and they would never compare to this. So spray it twice and literally use it to blend out. As you can see, your girl's looking like I've yammed off a bunch of what's it, but that's fine. We will sort it out in due time. What I like to do after I've corrected is I like to use translucent powder. So I'm going to be using Laura Mercier. Again, this powder. Listen, I'm not going to lie. When I went to go and pull out the £30 to pay for this, I was crying. But it's worth every penny. So literally with the translucent powder, I pop it all over where I've like used my corrector, but sometimes I also go over the rest of my skin because I've got combination skin. I can't remember if I mentioned that earlier or not. I've got combination skin, and I find that using translucent powder when I can really keeps my shit together longer. Right, so now that I've done that, it's time for foundation, guys. For foundation, we're going to be using Estée Lauder's Deep Spice. I wish my camera would just, you know, you want to cooperate? No? Okay. Finally, great. So here we are. Deep Spice is what we're going to be using. This foundation doesn't have a pump. You can buy the pump separately for £5. Can't remember how much I paid for this. 32 or £34. Extra 5 on top. To me, it just equals to £40. I'm African, so I like to round things up. So what I like to do is with the same brush that I use to conceal under my eyebrows, just get it and then just pop it on the places that need to be foundationalized. Yeah, that's not a word, but you know, that's what we are gonna be doing. So I'm gonna be using this brush. Again, it's a Primark brush. It was a part of a set of Primark brushes that I got a while ago for about £4, £4.50. And what I like to do is with my setting spray, again, spray it twice, and then just use it to blend out my foundation. Great, so when I do that with my brush, what I then like to do is, and then I just pat all around it. For me, I just feel like when I do this and I do become oily, it doesn't break my makeup out. And I feel like doing this as well gives my foundation a very skin-like appearance and feel. A way that I can keep my makeup looking flawless longer is by simply going over the foundation with a little bit of translucent powder. So I don't be using too much because, listen, yeah, these brands will be telling you that their translucent powders don't be giving you flashback and stuff. The minute that you start overdoing it on the translucent powder, you will get flashback. And also, this is probably an unpopular opinion, but when you're black, is translucent powder really translucent? Concealer time. I'm gonna be using the same Maybelline Fit Me in shade 45 to conceal. So again, you lot know this is always gonna be my favorite thing to do to spray up my beauty, and I always use the one like, yeah, literally just blend it out. Great, so as you lot can see, me, like when it comes to concealing, I do under my eyes, I do my nose bridge, I think it's called, just top here. And then I, you know, do this little section here. I don't do here, I don't do my forehead because I just find it pointless. Now that that's done, what I like to do is, guys, I don't bake. I'm not gonna lie, if you're looking for somebody that bakes excessively, contours harshly, you've come to the wrong channel. Sorry to disappoint. But with my translucent powder, I basically just like to set my under eye on all the places that I have basically concealed. I was going to say highlighted with my concealer, but yeah, that's basically what I've used my concealer for. And that includes my eyelids as well, even though I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeshadow on top. Eye makeup, normally for work, I like my golds and like my dark reds. So we are going to be using MAC's Gold Deposit Highlighter. When I tell you this is one of my favorite highlighters that I've used today, listen, I would ride hard for this highlighter. And to apply this on my eyelids, I'm going to be using this brush. I can't remember where I got this brush from. I think I bought an eyeshadow palette many years ago and it came with it, and I've just kept it ever since. I like to basically put a little to the front of my eyelid with the flat part of my brush. I love this was suggested to me by someone on my Twitter. Yeah, when I tell you, when you ask people questions online, yeah, they show you those gems, boo. They give you the gems. Yeah, then I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami, which I actually use as a, I don't want to say contour, but we will say contour. You'll see later. But this is how, if you don't know already, I don't know if you don't know about Fenty Beauty, you have been living under a rock. But yeah, this is how it looks like, and it just complements my skin tone so well. So with this blending side of the brush, I'm just gonna do like this, and I literally just put it here on the outskirts and then brush it out. That's what I do. So I put it on the outskirts and then I brush it out like so. And I just feel like the two, is my thing capturing it well? Me, I don't know. I don't know if the light is just a bit too excessive, if you guys are seeing it, if you lot are not. But in the past, when I was into contouring my nose, I have used this to contour. I no longer contour my nose because I don't believe in subscribing to European standards. Like, why am I contouring my nose? Like, it's essentially, to me, like, getting too deep into it. But I just feel like contouring my nose would give the impression that my nose is thinner than it actually is. But as you guys can see, I don't have a thin nose. So when I'm doing makeup, why am I trying to create a thin, pointy nose? Doesn't make sense to me. So if it don't make sense to me, I'm not doing it. Period. So obviously, once my eyes are done, I literally use my fluffy brush from Primark that I use to apply my translucent powder, and I just, you know, brush away the excess powder. Literally, that's what I do. And then I go and I get my contour brush from number 7. I got this when it was on sale in Boots. This is how it looks like. I do love this brush a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So it's got this, like, it's kind of angled, but it feels so soft. And then it's just got like this fluffy end over here. So what I like to do is like to use the angle side, and I like to just press it on Mocha Mami and then just kind of tap it on here, tap it on almost my upper cheek area, and then I'll do the same here. And then the fluffy side, I just add a little bit here, because, and then I add a little bit to my chin, because without makeup your face would have definition and stuff here and there. Why not recreate it with the brushes? So yeah, just like to make sure that I blended it out okay. I'm looking in the mirror and you know, it's giving you barely there vibes. Like, you guys can see that there's a little something going on. It's not over the top, and that's just me, really. With my Morphe M510, I love this brush. It's my favorite highlighting brush ever. I'm just gonna use my gold deposit, if I can open it, and then literally, listen, I hope, yeah, you know, sometimes you do your makeup on point and then the one day you decide to film it, it then fucks up. I'm hoping that my highlight is not gonna fuck up because I'm gonna be so upset. I'm hoping you guys can see. I feel like these lights, yeah, maybe preventing you guys from seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, this is how my makeup looks with one of the lights off because I'm currently using 2 lights. So I think you guys can kind of see at the minute what we're working with. It's like a soft, natural, everyday look, right? Okay, I'm gonna turn the light back on. I really love highlighting my nose. It's actually, now the police siren is done, I was saying I really love highlighting my nose. I just feel like it just adds, like, look at the glow, look at the glow, just that natural, just look at my face. It's just got the natural glow here, the eyelids, and it just, oh. Mascara. So I'm gonna be using Max Force lashes in extreme black. I'm using the travel sized one. I bought this a while ago. I think it was for £10. Honestly, what do I think about this mascara? I don't think it's that great, but it's what I have for the meantime. Yesterday, this is how the one looks like. Yesterday I did put in a very big Superdrug order. You know Superdrug, you go on their website or you go in store just for the one item, you're leaving with the whole store. They were doing 3 for 2 and I bought bare stuff. Great, so I decided that for this look I'm gonna go for a dark lip color. So I'm gonna use a Kiko Lip Liner in shade 04. And I'm gonna use Kiko's Double Unlimited Touch lipstick in shade 124. Looks like this. And then this is my favorite part because this clear part adds a real lovely shine to it, and sometimes I do like to overdo it, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the final look. This is my everyday look. It's my everyday routine. Obviously, if you wanted to give it a try, you could change things around. You could use a different lip color. You can use a lip color or a lip gloss of your choice, or maybe you just want to leave your lips bare and just want to use Vaseline. You can do that. Literally with me, whilst I do follow this routine every single day, my lip colors change all the time, because even way before I was into this full face of makeup thing, I was flies really. Anyway, right, even before I was into the whole full face of makeup thing, lip colors have always been my thing, whether it's bright colors, whether it's nudes, whether it's darks. Me personally, I think that when you are a woman of color, or black like myself in particular, this whole notion that there are certain colors that you cannot rock is an absolute myth. I rock any and every color that I possibly like. What is key for me is lip liner. Lip liner is the make or break of you. Like, I would never fling on a lipstick without rocking lip liner. That's basically it. But I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you have any video suggestions for me or things that you'd want to see me do, minus using fake eyelashes or putting on eyelashes, you guys can see I don't have falsies on. The reason for that is I don't know how to put it on. Number one, I've actually tried twice earlier this year and epically failed. And not only that, but while I do like the look of false eyelashes on other people, I can imagine it looking extreme on myself. So yeah, going forward, tutorials that I will be doing is most likely going to be without falsies. But yeah, if you have any other video suggestions for me, makeup, beauty, you want me to chit chat about something, you want me to do a Q&A, just drop it in the comment section below and I'm gonna work hard to make it happen. I can see that I am slowly approaching the 5k mark. I did say that when I hit 5k I'm going to do a giveaway. That still stands. It's going to happen. So yeah guys, thank you so much for the support and for the love. Until my next video, take care, be good.